والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. First, always we start our meeting in month of Ramadan after the prayer. Mawlana say, according to the four Mazhab and Shaykh, that siwak is not to use it till Maghrib time. Maghrib then you can use it. But after Zuhar, by 1 hour like this, don't use it. Because Allah Almighty likes the smell of the mouth of the fasting one, especially near Maghrib time. This bad smell for us, it will be, Allah Almighty will decorate the paradises, Jannah by it. It will be like mist up in paradises. Malaika collected and make it like mist. So He doesn't like anyone to take off this nice smell to Allah Almighty, even to people or to us, it's very bad smell. Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam, Allah promised him to make for him a seclusion suluk for 30 days. Then when the 30 days finished on the mountain of Sinai, so Sayyidina Musa was time to talk to Allah Almighty after completing him. So he said, how are you going to talk to Allah? And the smell of my mouth fasting 30 days only was living on what Allah ordered him to have from the grass of the mountain to eat nothing. And so he found a very nice grass, very nice smell. So he was cleaning his teeth, so very nice smell coming. Then Allah Almighty scolding him. Musa, what you did? You know, you spoiled all your 30 days. Make another 10 days and come with the smell of this fasting. It is the most beloved smell to me, the smell of fasting one for my sake. And I will collect it, Malas and the Malaika to collect it from their mouths to decorate paradises and to make paradise smell by mist. One day will enter the paradises from the smell of their mouth fasting days. Because near to Maghrib time, the smell, it will be not so nice for us, but for Allah Almighty, the best. And for this, He complete for him 10 days, because he was brushing his teeth with this mint grass. Allah saying completely 40 days. Starting our meeting by saying, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. دستور يا سيد ماذا هو سلطان فأولي مولانا شيخ محمد ناظم الحقاني يا سيد. ماذا يا مولانا شيخ ناظم الحقاني. Support us, we have nothing to tell them. I am going to listen and they are listening. My opening station and what you want to tell, or I translate to them, and I will listen as they are listening. يا فتاح افتح لنا خير الأرض. Oh Allah Almighty, bless us by divine knowledge. Bless us by oceans of the holy secrets of the Holy Quran. Bless us by knowledge. Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Your knowledge of secret of prophecy, of realities and secrets. Ya O Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu. Bless us. You are the Lord of the city of secrets and realities of Rasulullah. Bless our hearts. Through all grand sheikhs, through Mawlana Shaykh Nazim, our channel. But you send even anything, we are accepted. And we are very happy with it. And we are blessed by it. Even to ulama, it will be nothing. But to the English people like us, it will be very powerful, and it will be like divinely power to ascend in the heavenly stations, not the heavenly stations, to the divine presence of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Allah Almighty. Because what is coming from Sultan of Awliya, Mawlana Shaykh Nazim, Qaddasallahu Sirruh, not for us or for you only, but it comes for 124,000 awliya, when they are all under his command and under his teaching and training in the 24 hours, and everyone must practice what he will hear from him. And he is responsible, every awliya, if he will not follow what Mawlana Shaykh Nazim Qaddasallahu Sirruh giving as the Sohbet. The Sohbet to them, not like us. Like us, we hear, sometimes sleep, sometimes we go here, there, thinking what we are going to eat evening, or sometimes think about our work. Awliya not like this. Awliya, they take every word of Mawlana Sultan of Awliya and they will, for fulfilling it, practicing it, and do by it, so that the will of Allah Almighty will be going on in His creation. Like this, the Sohbet of Sultan of Awliya to Awliya, so that to make the will of Allah Almighty to go on in between creation, all creation, not only children of Adam alayhi salam, not only human being, but also for all, jinn, malaika, animals, plants, oceans, universes, like this. All the kingdom of Allah Almighty, Allah created it and gave it to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and He is the Lord of it. And He, referring all the duty of it to His assistant, whom they are 124,000 awliya, top of them Sultan of Awliya, to make the will of Allah Almighty. According to the will of Allah Almighty, everything will be going on and running in between all universes and creation according to the will of Allah Almighty. And for them, what coming from Mawlana always so important, not something only to, very nice to say, or to sleep and relax. The best time to relax and sleep is Sohbet. It will be like a time everyone to have his rest, because we used to make our bodies tired from running after these shadows, this life which is going to have to finish, to have an end, and no one is going to take from it anything. Everyone go to cemeteries, see what they took with them, what there is engraved with them, what they took, nothing. They left everything and they used to be busy working, doing, buying, selling, earning money, building, constructing, developing, then leaving everything. When Allah wake them up by the angel of death, leaving everything and running toward Allah Almighty. He will wake them up. At that time, the sincere servant, or the one who dressed by love to Allah Almighty, to Rasulullah, to Awliyaullah, to Ahlul Bayt, especially Murids, like Mawlana Shaykh Nazim Sultan of Awliya, at that time, the real life starts. And for all the headless one, whom they were totally far away from Allah Almighty and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the awliya, then they will bite their fingers and they will say, oh, if we were in the way, in the path of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, following Rasulullah, to take his way, to take him as an imam and a friend for us, and to be friendly with him and loving him and be in his way, following him, following his steps. What much more better for us than following this friend or that friend whom they are our partner or our friends in this life, or coffee shop, or here and there, or making business with them, because they make us to miss the way, the right way, and they make us to miss dhikrullah Azza wa Jal. We forget Allah Almighty. While the one whom is connected with awliyaullah, the one who is connected especially with Sultan of Awliya, always Allah appointing Mawlana say malaika on his heart. Whenever he is going to miss the way, they will wake him up in this life. Before to wake him up by death, they will wake him. Quickly he will remember. Quickly Mawlana will remember Rasulullah, remember Allah Almighty, will repent, ask forgiveness, or at least pray to Allah Almighty. And like this you remember Allah Almighty. And Allah Almighty saying, the one who remember me, and remember my beloved Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and my awliya, and making himself, referring himself all the time to be with them in their side, I will remember him. I will be mentioning his name all the time between a crowd much more better than his crowd, between one much more better than the one who he is, they are around him. I will be remembering him because he is remembering me. And like this, Allah Almighty, what He likes from the one, not too much worshipping. Allah not asking too much worshipping. Allah asking taqwa. وَاتَّقُونِ يَا أُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ. There is no one ayat in the Holy Quran that Allah Almighty saying Jannah, paradise for the worshipper. We go recite the Holy Quran. No one ayat. It's Allah saying that Jannah for worshipper. All the ayat saying that paradises and Jannah for al-muttaqeen. إِنَّ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ جَنَّاتًا وَأَنْهَارًا. إِنَّ الْمُتَّقِينَ فِي مَقْعَدِ صِدْقٍ عِنْدَ مَلِيكٍ مُقْتَدِرٍ. إِنَّ الْمُتَّقِينَ إِنَّ الْمُتَّقِينَ إِنَّ الْمُتَّقِينَ, they blessed by taqwa of Allah Almighty. And every one of you knows what is taqwa. No need to define it or to explain it. To taqwa. And Allah Almighty saying, O mu'mins, believer, dressed by taqwa, fear from me. How to fear? Not to fear that he is something frightened. No. Fear from me only by keeping yourself always well connected with me and remember me, so you will be always seeing yourself watched by me, and I am with you all the time. And be with a sincere one, with a sadiq, with a truth one, because he will guide you and take you to ascend to the highest maqam in neighborhood to Allah Almighty and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha wa kunu ma'as sadiqeen. Allah says, it's an order from Allah Almighty. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha wa kunu ma'as sadiqeen. Be with sadiq, with the truth one, because he will make you to reach to neighborhood to Allah Almighty and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. But the one who follow, and they say, I don't want anyone, I want to follow myself, enough for me. Then he will find that at last he is following his ego, his desires, his shaitan, and making him far away from Allah Almighty. They will make him to forget Allah Almighty. And Allah Almighty is saying, the one who forget me, I will forget him. Allah never forget him, but teaching that the one who will turn his back to me, I also turn my face from him. I forget him. The one who remember me, I will remember him. If you keep Allah Almighty in your prosperous day, Allah will keep you on your suffering day. Allah will protect you. He will show you no suffering. Everyone nowadays they are under the inspiration, the tajalli of suffering, because Allah Almighty ordering malaika to take off all barakah from the earth, because mankind, they are all of them against the will of Allah Almighty. All of them forgetting Allah Almighty. All of them only, everyone is proud by himself, seeing himself something important, just starting from ulama, ignorant ones, the most ignorant one nowadays, they are the ulama of this time. Because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said in the hadith to the Sahaba, the most I am scared from it is from the Jews of my nation. And they told, Ya Rasulullah, your nation is a Muhammadi nation, not the children of Israel nation. How there is Jews in your nation? He said, yeah, there is Jews. At the end of the time will come ignorant and claiming that they are ulama because they are memorizing some volumes, some books, some hadith, some ayat. Like if you put a water in a kettle, 1/4 or 1/3 water, then make like this, shake it, it will give noise. And this ulama like this, but if the kettle is full with water, how you shake it? You hear a voice for it? No, because it's full. And no one of these ulama is full, and all they are shaking, and they give so ignorant noise, voice, and they think they know everything, and they are the ignorant one, know nothing. And they make fatwa according to their shaitan, to their egos, to their income. How can get income from it? They make fatwa. And for this, he said, Rasulullah, I am so scared from these ulama. They are the Jews of my nation at the end of the time, because only poison will come from their tongue until, oh my Sahaba, you are going to see, addressing Rasulullah to the descendant of them, whom they are nowadays, that the mosque at that time will be empty. No one praying in it. Even the Imam running away, the Mawla will running away, only the servant. There is 3, 4, 1 row, half row, like this, or 2, 3, especially Fajr prayer, no one will come also. Only 2, 3 behind the Imam, behind the Mawlawi, and they pray. Why? Because the ulama, their knowledge, make all the nation of Rasulullah to run away from Islam. And for this you see all this new generation, male or female, all of them, they are so busy only by now technology, computer, mobile telephone, studies, and like this. No one even interested is to have any knowledge about Sharia or Islam or anything. We don't want. This is something old-fashioned, not new fashion. While awliyaullah, whom Allah bless them by divine knowledge, there are ones who make the nation of Rasulullah to love Allah Almighty, to love Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to remember Allah Almighty and Rasulullah, to proud themselves on meetings for love of Allah Almighty and love of Rasulullah, on dhikrullah, on khatmul khajatan, on salat wa salam on Rasulullah. It will be the most pleasant time to them. While the other, they like only to be in coffee houses, in movies, or TVs, or internet, or computer. No one of the new generation even know from where is the Qibla. If you ask someone, oh, from where the Qibla? What is Qibla? I don't know. Never make one salute on Almighty in his life. What? Your religion? Muslim? MashaAllah. So this is Islam you have. And like this, the one who forgot Allah Almighty, Allah forget him. And he say, not I am going to be forgetting him, but I am going to make him to forget himself. And he will not be remembering himself or wake up until death will come over him. Then he will wake up and he will eat his fingers. Will eat his fingers ashamed from Allah Almighty and said, why I didn't take the way of beloved Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Why I was following this or that friends whom they make me to resist Allah Azza wa Jalla. Was Allah Almighty in free eternal when He addressed the reality of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, this reality which Allah Almighty when ordering from His divinely godly word of command, the first to appear from the hidden treasure, and He say, I used to be hidden treasure, and when His will to be known, He say, I create creation, and by me they know me. The first to appear was the divinely godly word of light of Allah Almighty, and it was in the picture, in the figure of seed of Prophet Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Allah telling him, you are the beloved to me. You are the ocean from which everything I am going to create and appear from this ocean of light. And by you, all of them I am going to know me by me. I am the one whom you are existing by me. And all of them, they are going to be existing by you, beloved Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And He called this divine world of light by the name Muhammad, which represents the kingdom of Allah Almighty, which is going to appear. Allah is going to appear it and to create it and represent the name, the kingship of Allah Almighty, malakut of Allah Almighty, malakut of Allah Almighty, and which is from Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam to the throne of Allah Almighty. There is known as malakut of Allah Almighty, which means, malakut means the divinely godly world of realities and secrets of everything appearing in the mulk and the kingdom of Allah Almighty. Has a reality and secret in malakut, in these heavens, over Sayyidina Jibreel to the throne, where in this throne everything is settled, the divine, the attributes, divine, the names of Allah Almighty, appearing at His throne for Allah Almighty, and not Allah Almighty sitting, Allah never sit. This throne cannot carry Allah Almighty, but carrying the attributes, the names of Allah Almighty, carrying this name, which is like an ocean for meeting of all attributes and names. Allah, the wahdaniyah of Allah Almighty, the oneness of Allah Almighty, the represented by the throne of Allah Almighty. And who represent this wahdaniyah, this oneness of Allah Almighty? Who represent La ilaha illallah, by whom we know La ilaha illallah. Everyone from Adam alayhi salam till forever, by whom we know La ilaha illallah. By whom? What was connected to it? Muhammad Rasulullah. Allah referring that La ilaha illallah is representative of it, the one by whom everyone is to know and to reach again from where he started, is represented by Muhammad Rasulullah. The eternal. He didn't say La ilaha illallah Adam Rasulullah. He didn't say La ilaha illallah Nuh Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah Ibrahim Rasulullah, or Isa or Musa or this prophet or that. Even all they are Rasul of Allah Almighty, but they are Rasul for their nations. But the representative for all creations, whom Allah Almighty appealing all manifestation and lights from the oneness, from wahdaniyah of Allah Almighty, was represented by Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And for this Allah Almighty chose us to be and blessed us and granted us to be from the nation of beloved Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, sealed of Prophet. And instead to thank Allah Almighty and to be well like Sahaba, carrying Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam always with us, we were running away from Rasulullah. We were running away from Allah Almighty. And Allah saying in the Holy Quran, فَفِرُّوا إِلَى اللَّهِ, run toward me. Oh, my people, run toward me. And Rasulullah saying, run toward me. Everyone say, we are young yet, there is time, let us run a little bit to please ourselves. Then at the end, we go to Hajj and we repent and we follow. No one waiting or thinking perhaps the angel of death will come and will take me, then what I will do? Finish. And for Allah Almighty, the first that one in the kingdom of Allah Almighty was Shaitan. Because by disobeying Allah Almighty, mean to Allah Almighty that one is dead. Only to disobey Allah Almighty, then no more you are dressed by life from Allah Almighty. You are a dead one. Because now you are surviving by the badness of your sin which you commit. And sin and life cannot be together. Life mean light of Allah Almighty. Sin mean darkness of Shaitan. Either to be dressed by darkness, either to be dressed by light. Now all of us, we are dressed by darkness. And for this Allah Almighty, what He is saying? Allah waliyul ladina aman. Allah Almighty is the sponsor for every one of the mu'mins or believers. Why is sponsoring them? Allah Almighty, for the one who has Iman, who always repenting and remembering Allah Almighty, even he is committing sins, but he is not in the sight of Shaitan. You say, Allah Almighty, I am sponsoring them. Allah waliyul ladina aman. يخرجهم من الظلمات إلى النور. In every less than a moment or a second or a blink of eye, Allah is taking them from the darkness of their sins to the light of Iman, light of life, light, not the light of Allah Almighty and Rasulullah. Allah waliyul ladina amanu yukhrijuhum min adh-dhulumati ila an-nur. Walladina kafaru, the one who is disobeying Allah Almighty all the time and not remembering Allah Almighty and repenting to Him. وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَوْلِيَاؤُهُمُ الطَّاغُوتُ. They are sponsored by Taghut. Who is Taghut? You know what is Taghut? Taghut means not only Shaitan, but everyone you refer yourself to him, that he will assist you, he will help you in this life, he will make you to be rich, or you think that he is going to benefit you and you will give yourself to him like Fir'aun, like Namrud, like all these whom they are ones, they think they are controlling the people, and people, they are so crazy following them and leaving Allah Almighty. Allah saying to these whom they referring themselves and depending on Taghut. Taghut means the one whom replace himself, replacing Allah Almighty by himself. This is the meaning of Taghut. And this, they will make all people to be running after them. And everyone running after them, Allah saying, they are a kafir, he is an unbeliever. وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَوْلِيَاؤُهُمُ الطَّاغُوتُ. They are sponsored by these tawaghit, by these whom they are replacing Allah Almighty, making themselves that they can do everything which Allah can do, and they can benefit anyone who will follow them, and can punish everyone who will not follow them. And these ones, what they will do for you, what they are going to do, they are going, Allah saying in the Holy Quran, وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَوْلِيَاءُهُمُ الطَّاغُوتُ يُخْرِجُونَهُم مِّنَ النُّورِ إِلَى الظُّلُمَاتِ. They will take them from the light of life, from the light of the godly life which dressed by Allah Almighty to them, to the darkness of shaitan, to the sin, to the forbidden, because they are replacing Allah Almighty by following the shaitan and all these people whom they say we are replacing Allah Almighty. And then they will be dressed only by darkness. You will see no more lights on their faces because they are not following Allah Almighty. And for this Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, everyone must follow according to the will of Allah Almighty, a truth one, a sadiq or a siddiq, an awliya, because the awliya will tolerate and take this burden from everyone and make no punishment to come over them from Allah Almighty so that they will not suffer. Otherwise their life will be all suffering, 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 suffering. Why? Because no one of them is sincerely saying, Tawakkaltu ala Allah. I am depending on Allah Almighty. I am depending on this, on that, depending on this one, on that one. Means they are depending for ones who are replacing Allah Almighty, and then He will bring them as a qurban to shaitan, and shaitan will be happy with these people, and he will reward them and make people to be slaves to them, instead to be servants to Allah Almighty, dressed by the honor of humanity. From Allah Almighty you will be slave to shaitan, and you will be slave to these whom you are referring yourself to them. Always keep sincerity with Allah Almighty. Always keep saying Tawakkaltu ala Allah in everything. The one who refers himself to Allah Almighty, Allah Almighty saying, I will carry from him all kinds of suffering. I will not make him to suffer. I will not bless him by burdens. I will not send sickness over him. Always I send over him prosperity, happiness, and heart will be full with love and iman and light, and never he will be seeing himself in need to anyone except Allah Almighty. And for this awliyaullah only to show everyone the way, but they are not ordered to force him. لا إكراه في الدين. There is no force in Islam, only showing the way. The one who choosing awliyaullah, like you choosing and us, we are choosing to be in the way of Sultan of Awliya, Mawlana Shaykh and following him, then he will be the one making shafa'ah for us all every minute, and taking all burdens, and waking up our house all the time to repent to Allah Almighty, and to be always in the side of Allah Almighty, that Allah Almighty, instead to punish us, He will reward us. And Rasulullah will reward us and make shafa'ah for us. Especially now we are in a very holy month, and we are starting to approach to the last 10 days, in which these 10 days, after 2-3 days they start, in which all Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and all Ahlul Bayt and all Sahaba and all the descendants of the Sahaba and all the Awliya, they will make i'tikaf in them. Even not in mosque, not need to be making i'tikaf in mosque. You can make i'tikaf in yourself by yourself. Not fasting means that to fast only from food and to drink water. This is the fast of common ones. And the fast of the higher level, special one, whom they will fast their mind, their hearts from any evil thoughts, from evil intentions, from evil doing anything which make anyone to be harmed from them. They make their mind, their heart, their feeling, their emotion to be all fasting only to be serving Allah Almighty and to be fasting for Allah Almighty. This is special. For awliya, the fast for awliya is the fast of the soul. To fast, the soul to fast. The soul while fasting mean she is making you yourself by yourself all the time be in seclusion and i'tikaf. Only Allah Almighty accompanying you and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and awliyaullah. No more to have any company with any one of the people, even you are between them, but in yourself inside you are with Allah Almighty. Your soul is Allah Almighty. Your soul is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is awliyaullah. And so this is the real fasting which Allah Almighty say every worshipping, everything you do for yourself, you are gaining, you are going to get the benefit of it, except fasting, it is for me, and I will reward from my greatness, because you are then trying to make yourself imitating Allah Almighty. Allah Almighty doesn't eat, doesn't drink, no sexual thing, and then Allah Almighty, not this, also all the, by all means Allah Almighty fasting all the time, and there is no time for Allah Almighty by supporting everyone and making everyone existing by his existence. And so the one of us must always be seeing and respecting everyone of mankind, all of them, believers or non-believers, saying that Allah Almighty is the one with everyone. And we must respect all children of Adam, all creation, even stone, even heavens, earths, anything you meet in your life, you must respect, because Allah Almighty is the all in all. He is the one in everyone, and everything is existing by Him. And like this, when you fast by your soul, you will be imitating Allah Almighty. And Allah Almighty say, I am not going to give you like common people a reward as worshipping, but I am going to dress you from my greatness, I will dress you from my divine attributes and names, from a gift, a godly gift from me. He will light in your hearts by godly light, Allah Almighty, on the eve of the Eid al-Fitr. And for this, the one always must keep Allah Almighty, remember Allah Almighty. Sahaba, by what they reach, Rasulullah make them to reach by what? By love only to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, by referring themselves, giving themselves to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and making the love of Rasulullah much more than the love of themselves, or their families, or their money, or their dunya, or this life. Only they have nothing except love of Rasulullah. Then Rasulullah was sponsoring them in the divine presence of Allah Almighty to take them from the darkness of their egos and satanic world inside them, to let them by a godly life from Allah Almighty, by life from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, until Rasulullah said, my companion, my Sahaba, they are like stars. By whom you will guide yourself, you will be well guided. And like this devotees of Sultan of Awliya Mawlana Shaykh Nazim, how much we show sincerity to Mawlana, how much we show sincerity to Awliya Allah, to Sultan of Awliya, to Mawlana, how much he will be able to sponsor us for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to sponsor us in the divine presence of Allah Almighty, and to take us from the darkness of the satanic world which is inside us, and to bless us by a godly life from Allah Almighty, and to make us a divine one, godly one. If we say to them to be, it will be. Like this awliya Allah serving their murids, and everyone who like to follow them, they serve them the same. May Allah Almighty forgive us. No, now only from the station of advice I have given. I am not offering, Mawlana not offering the station for over his own, from over heaven to say Jibreel, because I am sleeping. I am sleeping now. So only this is sleeping song. Only to carry from all of you whom they are here, and also whom they are not here, but they are with us in their intention to carry all your burdens and all your suffering from you, taking on us, and I throwing on the ocean of Shafa'ah of Sultan of Awliya Mawlana Shaykh, throw it on the ocean of Shafa'ah of Rasulullah. You will be feeling light, happiness, taking from you all this suffering, all these burdens I am carrying, and you will be them, inshallah. Now, this is the first step to enter you into the high stations, then afterward, inshallah. Now to take these burdens from you, to adjust your heart, to adjust you again in the way of lights, in the way of spirituality, in the way of divine knowledge, so that you can be able to understand and to dress it. First, we must take all the darkness, all the burdens, all the suffering, all the things which during these 6 months from last trip to this trip you are carrying over you. Taking. Now, after this, inshallah, you will be all clean, no more all this on you. Then you will be dressed by love from Allah Almighty, by ishq from Allah Almighty, by lights from Allah Almighty. You will feel yourself flying. Then Mawlana will open another kind of knowledge and another kind of station, which will take us to be always ascending in the divine presence of Allah Almighty and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala nabiyyina Muhammad alayhi salam, salatan tadumu wa tula ilayhi marra layali wa tula dawam. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala nabiyyina Muhammad alayhi salam, salatan tadumu wa tula ilayhi ma marra هادنا أمين شيء نشاء الله داصنا شيء نشاء محمد ناظر الحق سادس أجمع دين داصنا إن شاء الله نشاء البخار ونرجع نتابع نشاء الدين على الصديق خاصة سيدنا الشيخ عثمان ولي الله قدس سيدنا لله تعالى الفاتح. Most welcome, inshallah, till iftar and till, inshallah, tarawih and evening. Now, largely, and do whatever you want, to walk to rest, to sleep, to work. Well, from now on, inshallah, at what time, because now Saturday, Sunday, you are free, but Monday, work day. So what time you would like to come for the prayer of Zuhar, to pray and to make Sohbet, that's the time so I can be available at that time, not every time I am praying, then you are coming, then you are coming, I am not coming. So decide, 1:30, 12:30, which time suitable for all of you, one day to be here, so that to be, inshallah, praying Zuhar and making Sohbet, and then rest. So what time? I don't know your time.
12:30.
12:30?
Inshallah.
For Dr. Hazim isn't that. It's always free. Inshallah, his wife, Shah, taking one care for his business. So 12:30. If you like 12:30, inshallah, we play Zuhar and make Sohbet, then you can go well done. 12:30.
What time is it?
Which means 12:30 and
18.
Yeah, 12:30. Yeah, 12:30.
at 12:30. 12:30, inshallah, I will be down. We start the prayer. No consultation. 12:30 finish. If you want consultation, only half an hour. Between 12 and 12:30. And we must make appointment from now because already I have more than 10-15 whom they already have appointment. So keep appointment, otherwise I cannot anyone coming because I'm also fasting, not like last time I was not fasting. I can don't do much. Now difficult. Inshallah, after Sunday, 12:30, also tomorrow 12:30 inshallah. And Isha Tarawih also, most welcome. After we finish the dinner, we will come and everyone, if we want half an hour to make our use and everything, then we come and we meet here. It's, 9 o'clock we start inshallah Tarawih. 9 o'clock inshallah we start Tarawih. And after Tarawih, it will take us with zikr and everything 1 hour. 10 o'clock, then till 10:30 or 11 Sohbet, and then everyone go on this. May Allah bless all of you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.